is Meldi and I teach the flute. At the moment I'm teaching at Central Coast Conservatorium of Music in Gosford as well as in Westlake, Macquarie. Playing music is very good for the brain. There's been a lot of research to show that it uses both the left and right hand sides of the brain, so it really gets the whole brain firing. And the reason why is there's a lot of coordination, concentration and discipline involved in playing a musical instrument. Now, a lot of people don't realise that the first thing that happens when you're playing a musical instrument, or playing music that is you look at a note on the musical page and you have to work out what note you're reading. Now, with experienced musicians that happens in a flash. Maybe you're realising that's an F, so I have to play an F. So the brain then thinks, well, on my particular musical instrument, how do I physically produce an F? So on the flute, that's a particular fingering. On the violin, it might be on the fingerboard and positioning the fingers in a certain way and using the bow. On the trombone, it's different again, where they might use their embouchure, that's the lips, to produce a certain airspeed and a position to create an F, and an F at the right pitch, so in the right octave. So a low F might require different airspeed to a high F. So all of these things are firing off all those neurons in the brain, and it's really good for people in general, especially for young children and older people, because it's stimulating the brain. And a lot of the time children at the moment are on apps and mobile phones and Instagram, and they're famous in 1 minute because of half a photo or 2 photos, and that's all very short-term thinking. With music, there's so many different steps required to even learn one piece of music, and also just the process of getting organised, getting to your lesson, having your music, doing the lesson, going home and practicing. It's all developing long-term strategic thinking skills, which is really good for your child in the future in whatever area they decide to work in and for their life. So send them along for some lessons and you might be surprised at the results.